morning world from Magpupungko Rock Pools in Siargao, Philippines. Look at this beautiful scenery. This beach is one of the highlights of Siargao Island, but you have to be here at the right time. It has to be nice sunny weather and it has to be low tide, and it's difficult to get those two things spot on, but we've waited a couple of weeks now and here we are. What do you think of the rock pool story? What have you found? A little waterfall.
Yeah, look,
that's beautiful.
This is so warm there. The waterfall is only warm. That must be... Just a teeny tiny... Can you see that fishy?
I can. This is actually quite possibly the perfect day. Look at the blue sky and those lovely puffy clouds. Just my kind of weather. The water is really warm. And as you can see, there's absolutely no one else around. That's not true, of course. The actual proper rock pools are full of people down that way. Everyone's congregated around this big rock here. The first thing we did when we arrived on this beach is went the opposite way of all the other people, and we found these lovely pools just for us. I haven't done this for a while, but I'm just going to do a slow pan around so you can see how amazing this actually is. Just look at that. We didn't have any breakfast today because we planned a little fruity picnic on the beach. We found some mangoes at a local shop on the way down, so that's just cutting them up. And we brought this huge tub of Skippy with us. It's 1.35 kilos of peanut butter. It needs to be eaten before we leave the country, I think. What do you reckon?
That's an easy task.
Yeah, especially with this monster around. Right, I'm going to leave Story working on that jar of peanut butter. We've been watching the tide flying back in. We've only been here for about an hour and it's almost already gone.
Yeah, it's coming in really quickly, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're going to go check out the heaving section.
Where all the action's going on.
Sash decided to be brave and dump the water shoes, walking barefoot. Now it's getting a bit spiky. You make it all the way there? We're closing in on the crowds now. So we've arrived. It's a bit like a public swimming pool now, isn't it? Yeah. Not quite as nice as where we just were.
It's not like the natural beauty.
No. It's much deeper on this side. So that's why people are diving in off the rocks and stuff. Lovely colour water. This bit's like a proper swimming pool, and it's like a heated swimming pool as well because it's so warm on your feet. I don't think it's possible to ever get here at a time of day when there's nobody around and the tide's at the right point and the sun's out. You just have to find your own place, don't you? These guys are just sitting in a puddle.
Jay's going for it, he's getting in. How is it?
It's really nice, like a heated swimming pool.
Is it good?
Yeah, really good. Nice and deep actually, it's good for swimming.
Yeah. She's still going on the peanut butter.
How much of that have you eaten?
No, just still eating.
Is it yummy?
Look at your face, you peanut butter monster. I've convinced my mum to come into the rock pools. Story's leading the way. Nice and warm. How's it feel? It's really nice, isn't it? So when we first arrived, all of this was shallow right out to the sea. Now you can see it's just about to fill up the rock pool again. So I think we've got just the last bit of the warm water before it starts cooling down from the sea again. Is it scary being in the water, not being able to swim?
Yeah, I think I am a little bit, not here, but I am a bit scared as soon as I see the tides coming in. If I went in the sea, then I will be scared.
Yeah? It makes you nervous, like being by the water?
Yeah.
That was really nice. I have had a really enjoyable morning. I think Story's had a really great time as well. I have to say though, it wasn't quite what I imagined it was going to be. From when I was looking at pictures before we came here online and things that you see on Instagram and stuff, I thought it was going to be more rock pools dotted around, but really it's just the one big rock pool where everyone was congregating and then the little very small one. So I thought it was going to be a bit bigger, but still very beautiful and still really enjoyable. Glad that we came. So when we arrived in the tuk-tuk, we had to pay 30 pesos to park the tuk-tuk. It was a bit cheaper if we had a scooter. I think 20 pesos if you were on a scooter, but 30 pesos for the tuk-tuk or a tricycle. And then we also had to pay 50 pesos per person to actually enter this beach and play in the rock pools. Apart from those costs though, we bought our own picnic, we bought our own drink and water.
There are loads of places to get food though, if you didn't have any of that.
Yes.
Just down here.
And also over at the big rock pool, you're not allowed to eat over there anyway.
Yeah, and no smoking and no alcohol.
Yes.
So that's it then. The rock pools are now gone. The tide is coming in. So we've just stopped the tuk-tuk in this local town. I don't even know what it's called, but it looks really cool.
Lots of cockles.
Yeah, all of the houses are on stilts. It looks like it's in the middle of a mango field. Look at this. Look at that scenery.
I know, look at this cool house. It's got a little wooden bridge leading to the door.
Very nice. It's stunning, that. I often think this, but the people that live around here don't look like wealthy people. And yet, look at the scenery they've got. Does that make you happier? Can you see those guys over there? Swimming between the tree. Probably fishing for something.
We're cooling off.
Imagine the sunsets you get from here. Look at all these mangroves. I wonder what lives in there, what animals, eh?
Crabs.
Yeah, lots of crabs. I bet you find some wildlife around here. More people in the water over there too. I like the fact that we've just left like one of the island's biggest tourist attractions, and something like this, so authentic and local, is right here, you know, still existing. And how many towns like this, how many islands like this exist now that you've never heard of?
Yeah, we've only just discovered Siargao, and this is so nice and it's so authentic, and you just, yeah, like Jay just said, how many more places are like that in the world that we're yet to discover?
Exactly.
And in the Philippines especially, I really think there is so much more to see here, and I want to keep coming back.
Yeah.
I want to see more, I want to go more, I want to see everything.
I think we could come back every single year and discover a completely different experience.
I really like it here though.
It's really nice. Have you been enjoying looking at the cockerels? You saw an eagle flying? Wow. So that's the end of another hot and humid day in Siargao, Philippines. We had a wonderful day at the beach, really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it too, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
How ironic is it that when we filmed that video, we had no clue that town we were sitting in was going to become our future home.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's just mad.
When we watched the footage back, we were like, this is so nice to watch, and it's just like a little reminder to us that you never really know what's going to happen.
You can slowly see us falling in love with the place and making the decision even before we knew anything about this lockdown and what was going to happen, and that's what makes it fantastic, recording these memories like this. We thought we'd end off today's video in the present day with some shout outs for you guys.
Happy birthday, Kyle Cruz.
And that is a happy birthday to Kyle Cruz, if you didn't hear that properly. And that shout out request came from your mum Rubelin. You guys are in San Diego, I believe. Here's a little picture of you.
And that little message was also from Donald, Gellick, Kittles and Nane. Hello to you all, originally from Cavite.
Hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday celebration. We've been joined by our little dog family, haven't we?
He does have beautiful ears, doesn't he?
He's breathing right on us though, making us really hot. Maui's here too, having a little scratch.
Oh, so beautiful. One little scratch.
Did he lick you?
Yeah.
Now we're shouting out to Anna and Clarence, celebrating 8 years and 1 month together, and you guys are in the UAE. Hello to you both. Cheryl Lynn Vincent from Hong Kong is requesting a shout out to her sister-in-law who is celebrating your birthday, and an advanced happy birthday to your niece Zyra, who will be 18 next week. Congratulations and happy birthday.
And the last shout out for today goes to Maria Burrido, who is celebrating her 25th birthday today.
Happy birthday.
And we also hope that you get to visit Siargao one day too. It is beautiful here, as you can see.
Happy birthday, everyone.
We hope you enjoyed today's special throwback video, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Should we race back? Ready?